5, I'll be talking about the pre-season game, female versus West Coast. We won 98 to 46 in the pre-season derby at Left Lane on Saturday afternoon. Man reserves. We had the Western Force on Friday night. We only had nearly 8,000 fans. So I left in the second half because it was not good, but they've got a new team this year, new coach, new players. We didn't play a high percentage game against Highliners. I think they're a New Zealand team as well, so giving credits to them. So that was that. And then Saturday night, Elimination Chambers, the most incredible night I've ever witnessed at Optus Stadium, thanks to Roger Cook. Rita Staphylakis, thank you for organising a biggest event that we've ever did since we've had the grand final. 2021, Melbourne beat Bulldogs here in a 57-year drought. It was, all I've got to say words is wow. Like, to have 14,000 from overseas to come over to see professional wrestlers that come to Perth, and now they're actually saying that they actually love it here at Perth. It's mind-blowing. Like, you would want to be there to actually witness what I've just witnessed on Saturday night, because the money they can do, that they can put together this big arena as Optus Stadium, to fill that Optus Stadium, it's amazing. Like, those lights, I couldn't believe it. It's amazing. Like, we've got this is the reason why we've got the best stadiums in Western Australia to have a 60,000 big Optus Stadium, and the best oval we've ever had as well since we've opened up in 2018. It was amazing to have a lot of lights there. It was amazing to sit there and actually watch professional wrestlers. I'll tell you the matches they had lined up for. So they started at 5:30. So we had a little match up. It was for the girls for the normal title, and then we had for the Elimination Chambers match. We had 6 girls in Elimination Chambers. This is for the Women's Champion for the Chamber. So we had Liv Morgan, we had Rachel, we had Naomi, Becky Lynch, Bianca Blair, and Tiffany Stratton. We had that, but we found out that Becky Lynch won it for her first time from overseas, and believe this is going to be the first time ever for a couple to actually go as WrestleMania as a couple for the first time in history. So Becky will be going to WrestleMania to fight out for a title, and then we got the men's one. So we've got Kevin Owens, we've got Bobby Lashley, we've got Randy Orton, we've got Drew McIntyre, we've got Logan Paul that everyone booed at him, and we've got LA Knight. So the winner was Drew McIntyre. He won over Randy Orton. They were the only two who were standing. And then we've got, of course, we got the Judgment Day with Tyler Bates and Peter. and then we've got known as the break of time. We've Cody Rhodes, and then we've got Steph freaking Rollins, and then they were talking about the bloodline. And now we've got a match now that we could see possibly the greatest one. We see Cody Rhodes wants to challenge The Rock for the WrestleMania. Seth Rollins is in a challenge with Drew McIntyre for his defending his title for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's hope Drew loses that one and Steph keeps the title again. And then after that we've got the big main event. Mummy versus Nia Jax. These two, they talk trash. They talk everything. They think that Nia Jax is going to win over Mummy, but Mummy always stays on top. So she pretty much won the title again. So especially at her home that she grew up, and now she's finally at home. She won it. Now she's going to WrestleMania to play against Becky Lynch, and known as the Man, and now for the title. So it's going to be a really good WrestleMania in Philly. This is WrestleMania 40. Coming up soon in April. You have to buy tickets. I would love to be there because I've seen previously in when they did it over there. It's amazing, but you can't top it off with this one here in Perth. It's all I got to say is wow. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook and all that, there's photos and videos to prove how good this stadium is to have. So Roger Cook, thank you so much for making this happen, and I hope I know Triple H did a shout out to that he wants WrestleMania here in Perth, and Arita Staphylostis as well. Let's make this happen. Bring WrestleMania to Perth. I know we can wait for another 2 more years now to have WrestleMania here in Perth. Let's make this happen because 52,000 were screaming and loudly, and we want that to actually happen. So the government, hopefully you can get this going, and hopefully we can make this happen, because this state of Western Australia is lucky to have these big events like State Origin. Soon we're going to have Pink this weekend. We've got footy as well as that this year as well. We've got so much. Like, government, you need to do something. We need to have big events like WrestleMania, Raw versus SmackDown, or even let's make this happen, guys. Like, let's have big events here in Perth. Like, there's fans out there might want other sporting events, but when I went to the press conference on Saturday, wow, like, I couldn't hear my voice. There was loud people, there was cameras everywhere. Even wrestlers, they loved it so much that they want to come back. Like, even Triple H, he said he wanted to come back. He said, we've got the biggest fans ever here in Perth. So if you can pull this off and have WrestleMania here in Perth, please bring it back to Perth, because man, it'll be amazing to have it here in Perth again. Even Becky Lynch, even Triple H, Randy Orton, the Viper, since he's going to announce his retirement soon, and that might be his last match, they all said Perth is the most beautiful country ever. To have the most beautiful fans here in Perth and actually witness the biggest state ever. Like, if you get your heads together, state and government, let's make this happen, please, because this is, seriously, we've got the most incredible stay ever. Like, we're lucky to have Optus Stadium. Doesn't matter if you can put thousands of dollars to make another stadium here, to make sure we have a full stadium. We nearly did over the weekend with 52,000. Let's make this happen, because there's a lot of people out here in Western Australia that missed out. And I feel sorry for them. Like, I know people are struggling with money, but let's make this happen. Let's pull out together and actually make this happen, Roger Cook, because you did an amazing job putting this together and getting Rock over here and not even showing up on the stage. So, Roger Cook, please make this happen, because you're the best Premier of Perth. Make this happen, please, because you're the best. And we all love you. And you know you're a family man, so we love you to death, Roger Cook. So let's make this happen. And I hope you're watching this, because we want you to actually make this happen. I know you've got other things planned, but we want WrestleMania to Perth. It's never happened like this, ever. We've never witnessed like this, ever. So let's make this happen, guys. And yeah, all I got to say is wow. Pre-season for us for the Dockers, we got Port Adelaide this weekend before round one. Port's got maybe one out, maybe for the this weekend, and round one. We've got a good, strong team. I've watched a bit of the scratch match. We're pretty much looking really strong. I know that West Coast are rebuilding. I know we've been rebuilding, but we keep saying, look, Justin, you need to keep that game performance going if we want to improve our game skills and stop losing to games as well. So if we can prove how good we are, then we can be a better chance of making finals and top two, because there's something really special for us this year for our anniversary. So let's make this happen. I've nearly lost my voice over the weekend. Yeah, so once again, Roger Cook and the government, state government, thank you so much for having this event. Like, I couldn't believe it when I saw it in person. Like, it's incredible, like, to have that. I know we had Raw versus SmackDown at RSC Arena before COVID. I missed out. I wasn't much of a wrestler fan back then, but now, since I've now gone to that match at Elimination Chambers, oh my God, it's like, seriously, the government's changed so much this year. Like, it's amazing. Thank you very much, government, and thank you to Optus Stadium for hosting that. I'll be back there this weekend for Pink. Let's get the party started this weekend. Yeah, thank you very much to the government for that over the weekend. And yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I've got a website that's going to be hopefully published as well, and there's going to be business cards hopefully soon, so stay tuned. Yeah, I'll keep you all tuned up and posted and updated. So thank you very much for sharing all my stories, and to all your friends, and keep tuning into my website. I'll put a link so you can look for it as well as that. And yeah, let's bring on this weekend. Like party!